Hello everyone, it's Annie. I'm back. For today's lesson, we are going to do this Christmas placemat. It's in 3 different colors, green, red, and white. Before we start, I want to give a thanks to all my followers. Thank you. And a big welcome to my new followers since my last video was posted. For this video, I'm using Super Saver Red Heart in green, in red, and in white. For this, I'm using my hook. You guys can't see it, but it's a 3.75 millimeters. It's a neff hook. You're gonna need your scissors, and you are gonna need a smaller hook size to weave in your ends and do these white edges here around. Okay, so that's it. Let's get started on today's lesson. Let's begin. This is a very beginner friendly tutorial. It's very easy to do. Everybody's gonna see. So here, do your knot to start out, and we are going to chain 6. And 6. Go to your first chain, close it out with a slip stitch. We have a circle. Let me bring you guys in a little bit closer to my hands. Okay, we're gonna go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loop, go inside your circle, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet, and chain 1. So this is what we have. We are going to do 12 double crochet, chain 1 inside our circle. Do your rounds and I'll be back. Alright, so this what we should have at the end are 12 double crochet, chain 1. I just did my last double crochet. I'm going to chain 1, count 1, 2, 3 on your third slip stitch. This is what we should have. Now go up with 3. 1, 2, 3. That's our first double crochet. Inside the space, do 2 double crochets. Like this. On top of the double crochet, go in there, double crochet, double crochet on top of the next one. Inside the space, we're gonna 2 double crochet, two double crochets, double crochet on top of double crochet, in the space, 2 double crochets, and double crochet on top of double crochet. And we should have something like this. So the next space, we're going to do 2 double crochets in the space, double crochet on top of double crochet, 2 double crochet in the space, and double crochet on top of double crochet. So this is what it should look like. Go all the way around and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm at the end of the row. I'm going to do my 2 last double crochet in the space. 1 and 2. Let's do that one again. And 2. We're going to slip stitch to that third, and it should look something like this. We should have 36 double crochet around. Okay, next row we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll be your first double crochet. In the next double crochet right on top of it, chain 2, skip next double crochet, and the next double crochet, next double crochet, chain 2, skip 1, next double crochet, next double crochet, chain 2. So this is our pattern: 2 double crochet, skip 1, chain 2, 2 double crochet, skip 1, chain 2, 2 double crochet, skip 1, chain 2. That's our pattern for our next row. Do yours and I'll be back at the end. Alright, so I'm at the end of the row. I did my 2 last double crochet. Here we're going to chain 2 and we're going to slip stitch on the first double crochet, and we should have a cluster of 12 2 double crochet. Now don't worry if it's getting like this all bunched up, because the next rows are going to be increased and it's going to open up. Now if you crochet is too tight, your stitch is too tight, that you crochet a little bit tighter, not loose, then you are more than welcome to go up a hook size, okay? But don't worry about it. We are going to do an increase now that will open it up, so don't worry about it if it's getting like this, okay? The next row, try to do them a little bit looser, okay? And this is an increase row. For our next row, we're going to chain 3, and the next double crochet we're going to put 2 double crochet, okay? In the space we're going to double crochet 2 times, okay? Here in this double crochet we're going to do 1 double crochet on top of that, okay? And the next, in the second one, 2 double crochet, in the space 2 double crochets, okay? So this is an increase. All right, so our pattern is 2 double crochet in the space, first double crochet, 1 double crochet, second double crochet, 2 double crochet, in the space 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, in the space 2 double crochet. Okay, so that's our pattern for this row. Go all the way around. I'll meet everybody back here. Okay everyone, so this is what we should have so far. I'm on my last increase. So here we are just going to double crochet twice in that space, and we're going to slip stitch to the top of that double crochet. See, it opened up. So here in total we should have 60 double crochets. Now let me bring you guys in a little bit closer. Okay, there we go, 60 double crochet all the way around. Our next row is going to be a repeat of row 3. It's going to be a repeat of this one right here. So for that we are just going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and the next double crochet, double crochet. Ooh, hold on, my yarn got tangled up. Double crochet, chain 2, skip the next double crochet, and the next double crochet, and the next double crochet, and chain 2. So this row, it's a repeat of this one. So we chain 2, skip 1, the next one double crochet, next one double crochet, chain 2, skip 1. So it will be a repeat of exactly of this one. So get this row done, and then I'll come back at the end to finish and start. This is very simple. It's just going to be a repeat of these 2 rows, this one and this one, for a couple of rows. Okay, let's get this one done and we'll be back. Alright, I'm done with this row. Everybody should have something that looks like this. We should have 12 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2. Okay, now let's finish this row up and start the next one. I did my last 2 clusters, a 2 double crochet, chain 1 here, sorry, I'm going to chain 2 and slip stitch to the top of that double crochet, and we are done. Next one here is going to be a repeat of this row. So we're going to go up with 3, 2, 3, next double crochet, chain 2, next double crochet, sorry, double crochet twice, 1, that's another increase, and 2. Now in our space here, instead of doing 2 double crochet like we did on the previous row, we are just gonna double crochet once. Okay, and then my yarn is getting all tangled up. Let me move it out of the way. Okay, next one here, 1 double crochet, next 2 double crochet, in the space 1 double crochet. So the pattern is 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet on top of that double crochet, 1 double crochet in the space, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet on top of that one, 1 double crochet in the space. So that's our pattern for this row. Go all the way around and finish it up. Alright, so I'm at the end of this row. I did my 2 double crochet, chain 2. Here I'm going to close it up with a slip stitch on the top of that double crochet. And everybody should have something that looks like this. Here we ended up with 26 clusters of 2 double crochets. Okay, the next row is just a repeat of this row. I'm not going to do it on camera, so I don't want to make the video too long. But here you're going to chain 3 on top of that double crochet. Chain 3 will be our first double crochet. Here 2 double crochet in the space, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet on top of that one, 2 double crochets here in the space, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet in the space, 1 double crochet. It's exactly like this row that we're going to repeat right now. And this will be the last repeat, and then we're going to change to something else. So do this row. I'm going to do mine off camera and I'll be back. So right now, let me show you guys. Right now we've done this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So we're right here. Now we're going to repeat this one right here, and then as you can see, we're going to change. Okay, so do this row here, and then I'll come back and show you guys how to do this one. So I'm going to do mine off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back at the end of this row, which was a repeat of this. So in my last space here, I'm just going to double crochet and chain, slip stitch, sorry, to the top of that. So everybody should have something that looks like this right now. Okay, now I'm going to stop right here to explain something to you guys. If you want this placemat bigger, larger than the one that I have, which is 39 centimeters, okay, this is the chance to do the increases. Okay, here we only repeated this row, these 2 rows 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. This is a set, this set, and that set. Okay, if you want it bigger, you want to make a table center or something else that's bigger than this placemat, you will have to repeat these 2 rows. These 2 rows here as many times as you want it, as bigger as you want it, and you guys can just start measuring and see how big you want it before we start moving in to these 2 rows. Okay, here we only repeated these 2 rows 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. You want it bigger, just copy these 2 rows as many times or as big as anyone wants it. Because everybody keeps asking me, how do I make it bigger? How I make it bigger? This one this is the chance for you to increase. We are stopping these 2 rows right here. Okay, we're not going to copy these rows anymore. But anyone that wants to increase, make it bigger than the sample that I have, you want to make a table center or something, this is the time to do the increases. Copy these 2 rows as many times over and over. You could do 4 sets of these 2 rows, 5, 6. It depends on how big you want it. Also, you guys don't have to do it these colors. You can match it up to your decorations, your Christmas tree decorations. You could do them in white and blue and silver or whatever kind of decoration. I just wanted to use these traditional colors, the traditional Christmas colors, with the red, green, and the white. But you're more than welcome to change it up, match it up. If you want to make a table center for Christmas, match it to your decorations, to your Christmas tree, whatever color it may be, and customize it to you, to make it your own. I do this so everybody can learn, copy it, customize it, design it, the colors. I just give you the basic of the one that I make, and you guys are more than welcome to customize it, the colors and whatever you guys like. Okay, increases, this is your chance to make it bigger. At this point right now, just keep copying these 2 rows as many times as you want to make it bigger. We're going to move on to a different pattern now, okay? And we're also gonna, in the next couple of rows, we're gonna change colors, okay? So here, let me bring you guys in a little bit closer, right? So here we are going to change 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is for whoever's copying the size, the placemat that I have. This will be your next step. If you're increasing, making it larger, just like I told you before, just copy these 2 rows as many times as you guys want. Okay? So here we change 5, and we're gonna skip this double crochet and double crochet in the next. Chain 2, skip 1, double crochet in the next. Chain 2, skip 1, double crochet in the next. Okay, see, this is simple. That's the pattern for this row. This row, actually, we're gonna do it twice, but this row for me is gonna be in green. My next row is gonna be in red. If anybody wants to keep it the same color, you're more than welcome to keep it green and green. Here, we're up to here right now. We're doing this row and then this row. If you want to copy my colors, do this one in green. My next one is going to be in red. Okay, it's the same row. These 2 are exactly the same. Let's move this out of the side. So this would be row, and then you're going to copy the same thing in the next row. So when you go all the way around and come over here, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and you're going to slip stitch to the third chain here. Okay, and then you're going to go up again. You're going to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. So if you guys want to keep it the same color, go right ahead, or whatever color you guys are doing, that's fine with me. For me, this row is going to be in green. My next row is going to be in red. I am going to do these 2 rows off camera. I'm going to switch colors. My next one's going to be in red. And then I'm going to meet you guys at the end of this row for me, and then to start the next row right here. Alright? So do your 2 rows of double crochet, chain 2, skip 1, double crochet, chain 2, skip 1. I'm going to do my 2 rows off camera, 1 in green, 1 in red. You guys are more than welcome to do it whichever color you're working on, or if you're copying me, you want to keep it green, change colors, whatever you want to do. I am changing color, green and red. Repeat, do this row and repeat another one exactly like this one, and now meet everybody back at the end of those 2 rows. Alright, so I did my 2 rows, double crochet, chain 2, skip 1, double crochet, chain 2, skip 1. I did my color change. I did 1 row in green and 1 row in red. Let me bring you guys in for a closer look. Okay, hold on, let me get my hook up here. Okay, so everybody should have something that looks like this. Okay, 2 rows of these. I did color changes. I don't know if you guys are doing color changes or you're keeping it the same color, but this is what we have. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna close up this row. I'm going back to the green. If you guys want to say with the red or whatever color you're using, that's fine. If you're not going to change color, wait for me right here so we could close this up and go to the next row. But I want to go back to my green, so I'm going to change colors right here and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did my color change. I finished these 2 rows. I went back to my green, did my color change. Okay, just count 1, 2, 3, slip stitch to that 3rd chain in that double crochet. Here we're going to chain 2. Okay, go into the space, and single crochet, single crochet. Hold on, my yarn got tangled up. Okay, next double crochet, single crochet, into the space, single crochet, single crochet, on top of the double crochet and the single crochet, single crochet. Okay, so that's the next. Here, chain 2, okay, into the space. That will be your beginning, to the space, single crochet, on top of that, single crochet, into the space, 2 single crochet, on top of the double crochet, single crochet, in the space, 2 single crochets, single crochet, 2 single crochet, single crochet, 2 single crochet. That is the pattern for this row. Once I'm done here, if you're following me, once I'm done here with the green, I'm going to switch back to the red. Okay, and we're almost at the end. So do this round. I'm going to do mine in green. Do this round. I'm going to do mine in green. When I get here, I'm going to already have my other color, which is red, and we're going to do the next row. Okay, so I did my color change back to the red, and we're going to do the next row. In the next row, we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me bring you guys a little bit closer. Okay, so we're going to change 4, and we're going to skip 1, 2, skip the next 2 single crochet. On the 3rd, 1, 2, single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, on the 3rd, single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, on the next, single crochet. Now, if you crochet, it's a little bit tight, okay? You could do 4 chains here, and then skip 2 and single crochet. Chain 4, skip 2, single crochet. If your crochet is too tight, okay? That's the only time you will do that chain 4. But if not, you keep it here, chain 4, skip 2, single crochet, chain 3, skip 2, single crochet. That is the pattern for this row. And we're almost up to here. That's what we're working on, this right here. So complete that and I'll be back. Alright, so this is what this row looked like. We did these rings here. Okay, so once you finish this row, let me pull my yarn here. Let me grab it. And we're gonna jump in to our next row. So I'm here. I did my last double crochet, chain 3, skip 2, double crochet. We're going to slip stitch to the first here to close that up, and you're going to slip stitch again into that ring. We're going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet inside, 1 and 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back in the same space and do 3 double crochet, 2 and 3. With no chains and everything, go into the next space, single crochet, no chains and anything, next space, 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, back in the same space, 3 more double crochets, 2 and 3, sorry guys, and 3, next one, single crochet. So this is our pattern for our next row. 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, next space, single crochet, next space, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, single crochet, next one we're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, single crochet. That is our pattern for this row. Okay, now go all the way around. I am going to do this row off camera, and I'm going to switch colors. I'm going back to my green. So if you want to switch colors here, that's fine. If you want to keep it the same, that's fine, because right here we're going to do the finish row, which be this one, and for me it's going to be in green. Whatever color you guys are working on, if you want to switch it, change it now. If you want to keep it the same, that's fine. I'm going to finish this row, which is this one right here, and I'm going to switch to my green to do our last row. Okay, do that. I'm going to do mine off camera and change my color. Alright, I finished this row and I did my color change. If you're doing color change, change it. If not, keep it the same color. Alright, so I brought you guys in closer so you can see. So I close up on the top of the double crochet here. We're going to double crochet 2. We're going to chain 2. 1 and 2. We're going to go into the space, single crochet, and we're going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. Guys, sorry about that noise. They're doing construction next door. And we're going to go back into the space, single crochet, go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back into the space, single crochet. Okay, go up 3. 1, 2, 3. Go back into the space and single crochet. And we should have something that looks like this. And then we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. The single crochet from the previous row, we're going to single crochet, chain 2, we'll go back in the space, single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back into the space, single crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, go back into the same space, single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back into the same space, single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet on top of the single crochet. So we should have something that looks like this. Okay, so after that single crochet here, we're gonna go back. Let me do one more time. Now that there's no noise in my background, we're gonna single crochet. We're gonna chain 2, 1, 2, go back into the space, single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, back into the space, single crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, back into the same space, single crochet. And it should give you like this little a little flower with 3 petals or whatever you want to call it. And then chain 2, 1, 2, single crochet on top of the single crochet, and chain 2, and back into the space with a single crochet, chain 3, back into the space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, back into the space, chain 2, and single crochet on top of single crochet. And this is our edge. See? So it should look like this, like the previous one right here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let me zoom you out. Okay, see, that's that. This is on this side. So go all the way around, and then the only thing left is to do these white edges around here. So go all the way around, and I'll meet you over here. Okay, so I'm back, and I'm done with my row. So everybody should have something that looks like this. Okay, and just to close this row out, let's bring you back in. To close this out, what I'm gonna do is, I did my last single crochet. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here where we began, pull it, slip stitch, and here you are done. Cut your yarn. Okay, we're gonna cut, right? You are done. So this is what we have. We're gonna weave in that tail later. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, everybody can see it. It should look like this. Now let's measure again. Remember, not everyone's is going to be the same size as mine, because the size will vary depending on your yarn and depending on the needle that you are using. But for me right now, from here to here, bring everybody in closer so you can see. Oh, not that close, sorry. For me right now, 38 centimeters. You guys can see it. 38 centimeters, 15 inches. Okay, that's the size of the one that I have. Okay, because of the yarn that I'm using and my needle size. Yours can be totally different size. It could be a few inches larger, it could be a few inches smaller. It really doesn't matter. Now, if you want to finish yours here and leave it like this, that is fine, because it looks beautiful the way it is right now. Okay, but if you guys want to make this row here the white outline, we are going to do that next. And for that, you are going to need, for me, my white yarn, whoever's following me with the same color pattern, or whichever color you have available that you want to do your outline, that's fine. And you need to go down to a smaller hook size, or if you want to keep the same hook size, that's fine. I'm going to keep my same hook size, and for this I'm going to bring everybody in closer. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to go from behind. Okay, and we're going to bring our yarn. Let's do our loop here. Do your loop whichever way you prefer. Okay, and we're going to go from behind. You're going to bring your crochet hook on whichever crochet from that beginning right here. Okay, everybody see that right there? This is from the beginning right here. Let me see if I could get that for you guys. Right there. It's a little uncomfortable recording it. Okay, right there. Okay, and bring your yarn, bring it up from behind. Hold on, let's hook it, bring it up, You're gonna have to grab it in an uncomfortable way because it wasn't comfortable for me to do. Hold on, let me find my yarn underneath my hand. Okay, and you're gonna bring it up. Oh God, let's do this again, everyone. Maybe I did it this way. Hold on. Maybe I did it this way. Duh. Hold on. Let's grab it and bring it over to the other side. Okay, that's how I did it. So forget about what I just said a few seconds ago. So bring your yarn up, and all you're going to do here is slip stitch. Okay, so we're going to bring our yarn, slip stitch, pull it and slip stitch. Okay, go into the next double crochet, grab your yarn from behind, pull it up and slip stitch. That's all there to it to that. Go to the next one, bring a yarn from behind and slip stitch. Next one, yarn, pull your yarn from behind, slip stitch. Next double crochet, pull your yarn from behind and slip stitch. Pull from behind and slip stitch. So that's all you're doing. That's how I made those rows. Okay, so that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like right there. We're just slip stitching, slip stitching, slip stitching. So you're gonna slip stitch all the way around. And let me do this first slip stitch row. So go all the way around, and then I'm gonna show you how to close it out. Then you guys can do this row, you guys can do this row, you guys can do this row on your own to complete it. So let's do this one. Keep slip stitching into here, and then I'm going to show you how to close them out. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done with my slip stitch all the way around. That makes that pretty edge. You see that? And then you guys can do it here and the next couple of rows in here. Now to close this out, I'm going to bring you in very close so everybody can see. Okay, and what I do here is, let me pull out a little bit right there. And what I do here is that I come from behind. Let me grab my yarn. It's all tangled up. I come from behind, okay? I hope everybody can see it. I pull this up a little bit. I come from behind, and then I come in here. In the first one that we did, if you can find it, that hole right there. Oh, hold on. I hope, oh, sorry, I was off camera. Then I open that up right here. And the first one that we did, right? I take this one and I put it on my hook. Okay? Okay, guys, you just hook it right there. Okay? And keep grabbing your yarn from behind. And then just pull that one down. Okay? And then on behind, what I do is I cut my yarn, because this is your last, you're ending this row. Cut your yarn and then grab your yarn and slip stitch. Grab your end, grab it, and then just slip stitch. Pull it, and pull you guys out, pull it, and then tie it from your beginning tail. I usually make 2 knots so it doesn't come off, doesn't come on undone. And you tie it, you weave in your tails, hide them, and this is what it looks like. Right? Now this is optional. You don't have to do it, but that's optional. Okay? So that's how I made that row, those edges. Okay? Let's zoom back out. Okay? So that's the edge for that one. You guys are more than welcome to do it here, do it here, do it here. It's optional. You don't have to do it. You could leave it just like this. It looks beautiful this way. Or you could come in, let me move the yarn out of the way, and you can make it look like that. I think the white makes it pop a little bit with those edges in white. it pops a little bit. It makes those colors, so that red and that green pop. Okay, so leave it plain, backwards, leave it plain like this, or you see, guys, see the difference? It pops with the white. So that's our class for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit that like button, share, and I'll see everybody next week with a new tutorial. I'm bringing everyone another Christmas placemat with the same colors or different color combinations. But if anybody want to see something different in this channel besides the placemats, please leave it under the comments below, and any suggestions of what you guys want me to bring you besides placemats, or you want me to keep doing different placemats on this channel. Please give me suggestions. Let me know. I love doing the placemats. They're easy to do. They're quick to do. But if anybody else is interested in me bringing you anything else besides the placemats, I'm more than happy to do that. So leave it in the suggestion box. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week with a different placemat. Thank you. Bye, everyone.